Well, well, well. Robert Rush, can you believe this now? Oh, that's right. Of course you can't believe this because you can't believe the truth. This isn't so much a gimmick as it is the truth. You thought you could get someone to get me. Sad thing is, something already has. It's called life. And it's never gonna let me go. Robert, what makes you think you're better than me? Huh? Robert, you are a pugnacious, pustule-filled infidel who couldn't even be a pimple on somebody's ass. Hell, you could be a pimple on a mange-covered dog's ass. You have never learned, have you? You don't mess with Vincent Sledge. See this? You hear that? That's real. These are not some little plastic cuffs that you would get at some store. These are real cuffs. I am a real prisoner of life, unlike you, who makes up lies and keeps calling out everybody who you see is wrong and a liar. I've done the exact same, and the reaction I've got from you has been rather disappointing. You see, Robert, I did this to see while I'm sitting, waiting for my sentence, to see what would happen if I called out a liar. And I'm sorry, but you have sadly disappointed me. You have sadly disappointed. You see, I expected something gold. I expected something along the lines of like Dusty Rose, the American Dream, baby. You see, I told you, Robert Rush, about hard times, but I told you about how hard things can be on a person like myself. But what you didn't understand was that was a perfect time for rebuttal. What you kept trying to do was keep putting out a bunch of crap to insult me, and it didn't work. Robert, one thing you should have learned, and I'm going to quote the hot rod on this because it's so true. You do not throw rocks at a man who's got a machine gun. Robert, and the sad thing for you is just when you thought you had the answers, I changed the questions on you. You couldn't change anything on me. You've always been the same, and that's a liar. But you see, apparently all I've had to do was act like Jake the Snake Roberts, which is, I have to say, probably even a bigger role model than me than anybody else. But Robert, I'm going to quote a little something else right here. You see, Robert, as Tony Montana and Scott Hall said, you need guys like me. You need guys like me so you can sit there and point your finger and whisper amongst everybody else, there goes the bad guy. There goes a bad guy. And you need to sit there because you need somebody like me to make yourself feel good. You see, Robert, you sit there, you run your little mouth, you don't show anybody any results, you lie, you cheat, oh, I'm sorry, that's Eddie Guerrero. He's even too good. He is to the profession I'm getting into, which is wrestling. He is a legend. I hope to become even 1/5 as good as he was. You see, Robert, I can end up being called a has-been. You will be a never was, because you never were, you never will be. You see, Robert, all I was trying to do was give you a little give you something challenging, because it gets rather boring sitting in a cell all by yourself and alone, having little to no human contact. I actually begged them to let me do these. And you see, they allow me to do it. And this is the final straw, Robert. I'm going to tell you two more things. One, it's better to deny fear than it is to run from danger. And all you've done is run. You've proven yourself a coward, and a coward is all you shall ever be. One other thing is, you really shouldn't trust and believe anybody else. Because you see, Robert, you never know when the truth will sneak up and catch you. And Robert, you see, I did these to prove how true I am. And you, thank you for proving to be just as boring as you ever were. I don't care what you do with your life. I don't care if I ever see or hear of you again. You do not exist. You never will exist. Just go. And don't come around again. Don't talk to me. Don't bring my name up. Don't bring anybody else's name up. Never. You've never been chained, but you damn sure are a fool.